Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Все хорошо, да?
Да, все хорошо, можем начинать. Спасибо, мастер. Thank you, Шифу.
So I'm glad to start this European marathon or first level. As I know, there are already more than 200 people take part in this event. So as you know, as you can see, the background is the Biguan Center. It's this is a system of spiritual development. As we know, we need to develop our physical body for our health, but mostly we need to develop our spirit, or we want to upgrade our civilization. Yeah. And also we see in the history of human development, almost in every continental, every country, especially old country, there are some spiritual system which help us to develop. Certainly, we want to know what we are going to develop. Yeah, when we see around, we see people still are people, still we have sickness, still we have weakness, till we get old, we suffer a lot. Especially when you go to the hospital, you will see so many sufferings. And as a human being, we always struggle for our survival. Yeah, we have to struggle for our food, for our living, and mostly for our work. Yeah, we need to learn a lot in order to survive, to live, or to live better. But when we see the mostly situation and why human being even spend more than 5,000 years, we still cannot really upgrade our civilization. Definitely, we developed our technology, our science. But as we know, as human beings age, no big difference. As a sickness, even there are much more sickness than ancient time. Definitely, we have much better matter situations. Yeah, but what we really want to upgrade our level. So we know there are different religions, there are different spiritual systems, which tell us there are better world, there are higher spirit. This give us the idea. We have the questions. Yeah, we have the questions. So what the human being is, what the death is. Yeah, we understand we live less than 100 years and then died. The life finished, we finished, or after death, we still have another kind of life. Okay, so we have questions. In different spiritual books, there are descriptions about other lives. For example, they can live many thousand years. They have no physical sufferings. Okay. They are happy. And we definitely know we can imagine even in this huge universe. right? This huge universe, it is so big. This universe, we are sure, not only human beings. We are sure there are much more other world. Yeah. And if there are other world, what their world is? Or can we imagine what is lower world? What is higher world? What's the difference? Definitely, there are a lot of this kind of knowledge, right? There are this kind of knowledge. Lower world, there are much more sufferings, not only suffering from food, no food, also suffering from different kind of troubles, not only sickness, yeah, many sufferings. And higher world, we see, yeah, they have better life. They have no sufferings. They live much long time. Okay, certainly, we are not sure this is true, or we cannot prove with our modern science what it is. Yeah, so what we can do, that is, one kind in our internal mind, or we feel with our mind, our heart, there are better world. And also, there are better world. Also, we can imagine, yeah, or we just simply believe or have faith about the spiritual descriptions, like in different religions. We don't know what it is, but we believe that is true. Certainly, as a modern people, not only we believe what it is, also we want to really, yeah, step by step to prove it. We cannot know, we cannot use the modern science and technology to prove it until now, probably later. For example, if we can create some kind of camera, and this camera can see other kind of frequencies, probably we can see it. We can see other world. But now, until now, there are no these kind of technologies. As we know, there are heaven, there are hell, but how we can, yeah, to prove it? Yeah. Have you seen heaven? Have you seen hell? I'm sure most people not. But if you meditate step by step, probably someday you can really see what we mean heaven, what we mean hell. Better world or lower world, lower world. Okay? So here interesting thing is in this life, in our life, in this life, is that possible? Somehow we use our own experience to understand what it is. With our own experience, our own vision or feeling or intuition to understand really there are other lives. Not only there are other lives, but also there are better world. There are other worlds. Okay, and then we have one task or one idea how we can go to a better world. Okay, so Qigong practice, ZYQ practice, in general, like a philosophy, let us to think what life is, what the universe is, and how we can develop ourselves to become a higher spirit, to live in a better world. This is our purpose. Yeah, but when we really to think, when we really think, how can we really realize this idea? Is that possible for us before death to prove or to experience what's the better world or to know which better world we can go to? Yeah, this is why we try to practice for this purpose. Certainly, this is the final purpose, the highest purpose. But most people at the beginning cannot feel this kind of purpose. Their simple purpose is how we can improve our health. Or in general, we can say, can ZYQ, 中原气功, help us to live better in this world? To help us to live better in this world. Yeah, can live better in this world. Okay, not only think about the higher world, but how about our world, this world? Can we live better in this world? What do we mean live better in this world? A few conditions. First, in this world, we need to feel happy. For this purpose, we need to have much less sufferings. Yeah, for sufferings which give us not only by our physical body, also by our mind. Our physical body definitely will have different kind of sickness. This give us sufferings. Our mind in this society, there are a lot of conflicts, there are a lot of troubles, which give us stress, depression, yeah. And even in one family, there are different kind of opinions or ideas between same things for same things among the family members, and still can have some troubles. So because there are different kind of understandings, and because we don't understand each other well, this is why it gives us troubles. Right. So why we say that Qigong practice can give us some kind of answers. Yeah, for this, we need to understand what the life is at this level, at this physical level, what the life is. So, as a human being, we can imagine, you can think, we have physical body, our hands, our internal organs, our heart, bones. This is matter, physical body. Everybody has it. And also we have our mind, our emotion, our soul, say, our consciousness, spiritual part, no doubt, right? And also we have energy, qi. What's that? What the qi is, energy. So Qigong practice will let us to feel, experience what the Qi is, especially Zhongyuan Qigong first level. From the beginning, let us try to experience what the life is, what the energy is, this factor. Yeah, we understand well, body, right? No problem. Mind, no problem. How about Qi, energy? It's difficult to understand. So, Qigong ZYQ practice from this part. First, let us to experience what the Qi is. So, first level, especially focus on what the Qi is, how we can relax our body in order to feel Qi. Yeah. After we understand, after we experience what the qi is, and then we can try to increase the level of qi, develop the qi, and then we can develop our mind, and then somehow we can use energy, use our mind to change our physical body, and then we will understand when we say I, who I am, what is the I, who is the I, we will understand more precisely or much deeply what the life is, what the human being is. Yeah? And then again, we understand at that moment, we really feel and understand these three factors. We have these three factors. One is physical body, another is our energy, and another is our spirit, which include emotions, mind, consciousness, soul, etc., or self, that part. Okay, so here, after we have this understanding, and then we will understand more further, that is further, that is, except the world where we are living, what we can see, if there are other world which we cannot see, even we cannot feel, and then we find what we see, that is the light, this visible light. This visible light is frequency or each wavelength from 400 to 700 nanometers. Is very narrow, very narrow. And there are so wide frequencies, our eye have no ability to see it. But that not means they are not exist. Yes, that means we don't see, that not means nothing exists. There are many things. So Qigong practice will let us to open our other senses, develop our other senses, and then you will find, wow, when our other senses start to be active, we can feel much more about the world. And then we will understand there are different kinds of levels of the world. If we meditate well, we can, from one level of the world, upgrade to another level of the world. Okay, so now we understand why in ZYQ first level we start from qi. Yeah, we need to practice big tree in order to absorb qi from nature's qi. Yeah, we refine qi inside the body, and then we try to feel the red hot ball. Here we train our hands to feel qi of earth and of universe. We try to feel the qi. And then we need to run qi. Let qi flow in our body. For here, let us again to understand further, what it is, again further, what the life is. And then we understand, oh, the energy of the life means much more things. Even there are channels, there are points, there are qi flows inside the channels. There are energy, yeah, which help the physical body to live, which makes the blood circulation. Qi flows, the blood will circulate. Okay, and then we started to found, wow, qi really is a factor of human being. Yeah, really a human being's factor. Okay, now you can imagine between your hands there is a ball. You push it, pull it like a balloon. You push it, pull it, push it, pull it to feel this ball, to feel this energy ball. Yeah, do it.
Microphone off now.
Yeah, so feel your qi between your hands. Yeah, between your hands, imagine between your hands there is a ball, you feel it. Yeah, when your hands become more active, when you have more energy, you feel it very strongly. Okay, we said, yeah, one purpose in this world, we want to improve our health. Does the qi connect with our health? Yeah, you can read some Chinese medical books. You will find in ancient Chinese medical books, there are very clear, there are very widely described what the qi problems. For example, inside the body, each organ has its qi. If the organ's qi is weak, the function of this organ also become weak. For example, kidney, yin energy deficiency or yang energy deficiency. And here, yeah, if from medical part about qi, we can say there are two kind. Or we say for our life, there are energy which let us to feel warm, to feel hot. This kind of energy, we call it yang energy. There are some kind of energy we feel cool, we feel cold, that we call it yin energy. Yeah, as a nature, we know. Somewhere, summer we feel very hot, winter we feel cold. So the nature also, or the climate also has two kind of energies. One energy that is let us feel hot, warm, pleasure. Another kind of energy let us feel cold and cool. Let our body feel tight. Yeah, we want to close it. Which, like winter, if too cold, we don't want to do something. Our body want to keep it, no activities. If the weather is warmer, it's hot, hey, we like to move our body inside organs, inside cells, the same. If too much cold enters in the body, for example, if inside kidney there are too much cold energy, kidney's function become low. Function low, we know what trouble can give us. Yeah, the function low and can be not enough blood, urine go out. Yeah, can give us back pain, leg pain, or leg swollen, etc. Yeah. So also when we look around 1 year, right? Winter, nothing grow, become quiet. Summer, everything grow quickly. Yeah. So when the weather become warm, it become warmer, everything start to grow. When the weather become cooler, and then everything start to close, don't become active. Our internal cells, our organs, our functions of different parts of the body has the same nature like outside. Okay. So the qi has this kind of nature. The qi can let us feel hot. Qi let us feel warm. This kind of qi we call it yang energy. The qi let us feel cool. The qi let us feel cold. This energy we call it yin energy. As a life, if too much yin energy, the activity low, no balance. Yeah. If too less in energy, this person again, there are troubles. Too less yang energy, also troubles. Yeah, we need to keep our life in a balanced level. in that level. How we understand this? Why we say balance level? In order to understand the energy nature, we can somehow like this. Our temperature. The temperature, right? From 36 to 37, we say this is our parameters, our right parameters. Certainly 35 around, this is better. Yeah. But if a person's temperature is higher than 37, like 38, we already feel discomfortable. Energy wrong. We can say too much yang energy. If our temperature is lower, if 35 degrees, and then we have big troubles, much big troubles. And then you find your body don't want to move, all your functions of organs decreased. Yeah. Can you imagine? If the heart yang energy is low, your feet, your hand become cold. If the heart energy continue low, and then the rate of the heart, the beating rate decrease. That is risk, that is danger situation. It can make the heart suddenly stop. So Qigong practice let us maintain a balance between yin energy and yang energy. Yeah, this is our purpose. We need to always get more yang energy because in our life, we work hard and we get sick. We use different kind antibiotics. We get some cold. We get troubles. So inside the body, we can feel there are much more yin energy. Yeah, when people become older, we have this knowledge. You can see children, they don't wear too much clothes. They don't feel cold. But old people wear much more clothes, still they feel cold. Why? Because they don't have enough yang energy. Okay, so to improve our health, from this point of view, from our energy point of view, the climate point of view, we always need to increase our yang energy. How? How we can increase our yang energy? Yeah, this is in the first level we said. First level especially regulate our qi. Yang energy, we use our mind. Visualize Lu Dantian, a red ball, hot ball that let us to increase our yang energy. Increase yang energy. Okay, now let's meditate a little while. Yeah, we call it refan qi, this exercise. Refan qi. Yeah, we put in this way, we put our hands on our navel, but really that spot where we call it Lu Dantian is if you are sitting or standing it lower than your navel. We'll put your hands on your navel. Finally, you will feel inside the body abdomen, there is a spot where you feel warm at the beginning, and then you feel hot. But the practice way is you use your mind to visualize that spot, a red hot, or visualize a red ball and feel a hot ball. Yeah. In the spiritual practice in this field, at the beginning, this is knowledge, not your experience result. At the beginning, you feel nothing. But when you do it, when we do it, when we do it, and then, wow, you will really feel a very hot ball there. Yeah. When you always keep a very hot ball, that means your yang energy. Your yang energy is increased. Or you stimulate, cultivated your yang energy, become more and more yang energy. Okay, so now let's put it now for men, put your left hand on your navel and then right hand on your yeah, on your left hand. Right hand on your left hand. Woman in reverse. Right hand put on navel, left hand on your right hand. And close your eye. Close your eye. Close your eye. Close your eye. Visualize that red ball. Feel hot ball there. Close your eye with your mind. Visualize low dantian. Abdomen inside. There is a red ball. Feel the hot ball there. Okay, and then we need to concentrate qi or store the qi in Lu Dan Tian. The idea is let your ball smaller, 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 and then become a spot, stay there. Okay, now listen to me. For spiritual practice, even for in any directions, we have to think how to speed up the procedure, how we can much quicker get the result. Yeah, if you in school we want to get a better score, university a better score, and finally in our life we want to have a better life, a good result. Okay, so how can we achieve a faster result in spiritual field? Yeah, as we know, ancient time people go to mountains, meditated in caves for a long time. But everything now changed. Yeah, we use the modern technology to prolong our abilities. Yeah, many machines, devices can prolong our physical body's abilities. We use phone, camera to prolong our eyes' abilities. Telescope, for example. Now AI become very popular. It will prolong our brain's abilities. Okay. Okay. So here, how we can use technology or external device to help us develop our spirit. Yeah. Think about these questions. We know with AI, we can do much more work in the same time. And with telescope, with microscope, we can see which we cannot see before, so small or so far. And how about spiritual practice? Do we still need, like before, to stay to the whole life, stay in the cave for meditation, or we also can use some new technology to get more qi to help us improve our qi's level inside the body, to realize our purpose quickly with the help of new technology? Okay. Think about these questions. And also think about what the life is. Especially when we get sick, we need to think what the life is. Only the physical body, or there are something else, energy and spirit. What's that? Okay, homework. You can read many Chinese ancient medical books. For example, Yellow Emperor's Internal Book, 黄帝内经. That is a book which describes what the qi is, what the channel is, how we can use acupuncture to stimulate the qi. And as nature, the whole year, what kind of date has what kind of qi? Yeah, summer qi. Here, winter qi. Year months divided two part, 15 day, one part. They have their own qi. In different qi, it tells us what to do, what our activities like agriculture connect with the qi, nature qi, and what kind of food, yeah, also connect with qi. The food connect with qi, and it depends what kind of qi we don't have enough, and we need to use this kind of food to increase our qi. So you can extend your knowledge by reading ancient Chinese medical books. There are a lot of these descriptions. The knowledge is there. Okay, that's all for my lecture today. Yeah, have a good time. Have a good experience with your marathon as I know a few months, 3 months. Okay, bye.